What up everyone, welcome to an extra video. So basically we're going to be talking about the Clarence, Leslie, and Summeray drama today. So let's get straight into the drama. Yes, intro different only for today. Now let's get into this whole Birkin bag situation. As you guys know, Clarence bought a Birkin bag or bags for Queen Naija. During the same time that happened, right, Summeray posted saying, "Lol, I wish I would just give up on humanity. It's a wrap and don't care about ish but Birkin bags, D's, and flashing money. That's it. I need to give it up and stop caring." Then someone responds saying, "Please delete this before everyone thinks you're talking about Clarence and Queen." Now obviously this ended up on the T pages, everyone started talking about it. Then Clarence ended up posting on his Twitter saying, "Why y'all girls don't let all the girls be happy, lol?" Now London, who is either an ex or a friend of Summeray, y'all have to fill me in the comment section below. He was like, "Man, don't know ain't really need to be discussing about no purses, lol." Now people was assuming Clarence was responding to London or Summeray, but we really don't know. And he said, "That's exactly the energy that Birkins bring. LeMayo, hate and bitterness cause you want one, but you probably never gonna have one, so you downplay it so it make you feel better that you don't have one. LeMayo, classic hate. I love it. Keep killing them, baby girl." So at this point, everything's out of hand and everything is on all over social media talking about Summeray is shading Queen Naija. So much so that she responded saying, "LeMayo, damn, I can't believe they really try to spin this. I'm referring to the human race as a whole. People more in touch with their body and what they can put on it than the spirit and worthy issues that need attention. But of course, that issue went over their heads because 95% of the population's dummies. And then try to make it seem like I was mad at someone received something that I didn't even know they received. And when I did find out they received the next day from numerous DMs, it was something I would never even want, lol. My god." Alright, look, I don't know. This is really fishy. Just happens to be coincidence. And hasn't something like this happened before with Summeray and Queen? Let me know in the comment section below. It's really weird. And London clearly knew what was going on because he was obviously responding to Clarence, bruh. For real, for real. So I don't know, it's just a bit weird to me. I don't know, people need to stop subtweeting, bro. Maybe people need to be like, well, generally speaking, you know, I don't know, it's just really weird because she does this a lot. Okay, so let's go back into the Queen of Lies, this damn book. Okay, so Old Tell Books, right, is a company that basically makes it clear, or people, I don't know, make it clear that they get stories from other people. I can't help but to feel someone was pretending to be Leslie and told them about a story that they basically made up in their head with their speculations and conclusions, and this company took that story and ran with it, wrote it, and now they're claiming that it's not about Clarence and Leslie. It's just weird, but how do you know the person's attention wasn't it to make it look like it was Clarence and Queen? Because obviously it was, so there's some bullshit going on with this company, and I don't know, I just smell fakeness. That's all I smell, bro. So all the T pages started really talking about this book, reviewing it, so Clarence decided to do a reaction, and he reacted to Alexandra's video. Now, after that, Queen Naija ended up making tweets saying, "Yo, this book is nuts, LeMayo. I never paid attention to it, but since Clarence did the reactions, I'm flabbergasted, LeMayo. Have you bought out CJ since it's been gone? Have you mind your business? Great fictional book, though." Now, after Alexandra responded, she's like, "It's not allegedly now." And then Leslie came out. I still can't get over that. Clarence responded right, and he accused her for being the author. Now, Queen Naija tweeted, Miami. And then she also said, Alex live in Miami. Wait, that's where that little Alex girl stay? Just know, we know. But this is the thing, guys. You can't accuse someone without any evidence. You're just as bad as Alexandra now. Clarence accused Alexandra of writing the book. Queen Naija accused Alexandra for writing the book. Everyone is accusing her with no evidence. You can't just accuse someone. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid. Because now the real person who probably wrote the book is getting away with this ish. You feel me? That's what happened. Queen Naija has a bad habit of doing that because she even accused her own grandmother for being the source when she wasn't. Okay, so let's get into the videos that Leslie made, okay? So she made basically 3 videos, and she talks about how she was not happy that Clarence talked about her health issue.
Matter of fact, let me just address this because I'm a little upset. I didn't watch Clarence's second reaction, but a few people told me that he spoke about me having health issues and I couldn't have a baby. Something along those lines. I tried watching the second reaction that he did and I was catching a little bit of anxiety because when someone told me about the whole thing that he spread my personal business, I was like, why would he do that? Why would he even say anything about me having health problems? Like, the condition that I have is so serious and so sensitive to me, and he knows that. Anybody, like, I couldn't believe it was so carelessly said too. Like, I don't know, I feel like it was unnecessary to say.
Now this is what Clarence actually said in his video.
I never had a scare or anything with my ex. Actually, there is a health concern or a health issue that doesn't allow that to happen with my ex. I can't even, like, there's no way she wrote this. You feel me?
Clarence obviously didn't do this with the attention to make her feel bad, nothing like that. But he put her business out there. He had no right to do that. She got anxiety from watching this video. So obviously this is something that is a deep issue for her. So for him to put it out like that to the public, it wasn't fair and it definitely wasn't cool. Even though he didn't do it intentionally, his intention was to make everyone know that yes, Leslie didn't write this book.
He didn't have right to mention it at all. I'm disappointed that he did that because in 3 years that I haven't said anything about him, I respected their relationship. I expected him to respect me as a human. I've been quiet. I haven't said anything, but you're talking about my health problems and my issues with having a baby. Not called for.
Now, people are upset because Leslie decides to drop some tea on what happened with her and Clarence 3 years later. And obviously, it helped to debunk the book. So what really is the issue? You know, people feel some type of way. But again, she's debunking the book. How come she couldn't say it? Well, because it reveals a side of Clarence that people don't want to admit to if it is true. So people feel some type of way because it does open a can of worms. If her intention was to do this purposely or not, who knows? Just like Clarence's, was his intention to put her health issue out there? Was that done on purposely, considering he knew how it affected her? Who knows? But hey, let's keep watching.
Me and Clarence been together for 5 years.
Clarence and Leslie's relationship was definitely serious. Shout out to Myra Victoria because she ended up showing me a really interesting image, okay? Leslie's necklace L looks like the same as Clarence's tattoo L, C and L. That's a reputation of Clarence and Leslie, bro. That's what the tattoo actually means. So this really tells me that their relationship was really serious.
And to show y'all is just my name.
Your name?
Yeah.
He's being deceitful. Notice how he's pointing at one tattoo and he's telling you the truth, his name. But he's not pointing to the L, because that L is Leslie. And then he tries to lie, watch.
Let's see.
What is...
CWL. CLW.
CLW in that order?
It's my initials.
What's your initials?
As you can see, Queen is teasing him because she knows it's Leslie. Look at their faces. Look at his expression on his face. He's trying to hide the fact that it's Leslie. And that's why she's smiling at him like, bitch, I know you lying. He's like, don't call me out on camera. See how she's smiling at the camera? She's actually smiling at the window finder at Clarence.
And you could only imagine in 5 years what a relationship goes through. No relationship is perfect. Me and him went through a share of things. I have suffered. I've forgiven him. We got back together a few times. No one knows till you actually experience this for yourself, but when you are in a relationship and you love somebody, you forgive them and you want to try to work it out. Of course, that's what I did because I loved him. I thought that was the man of my dreams and the man I was going to marry and have children with.
So if you read between the lines, basically Clarence cheated on her. That's basically what she is implying. And further later in the video kind of proves it. Watch.
Although I knew at times it wasn't right, or I'm not going to say it wasn't right, but I shouldn't have went back. I still did. I gave him another chance. Yeah. We try to make it work, but you never know that once you lose trust and once you go down this dark path, things aren't the same. Different things happen in a relationship, like you start acting differently around the person. Your mind is already like tormented with so many things, so you're just scared of things now. Like you can't move like calm, you can't be free, you can't let him be free, you know what I'm saying? So you like
you kind of got controlling because he cheated on you. So of course when someone cheats on you, your energy is different, especially if you accept him back. You run things differently. You're going to be checking his phone all the time, all that type of stuff. So I definitely feel that's what she's saying here.
It changes you a little bit in the relationship. You become like a little probably possessive, I don't know, you don't trust, you have insecurities now, and that's the inevitable. Any woman will feel that way when they're going through something in a relationship.
Now she ends up talking more about the situation with Clarence and her and Queen, and talks about how Clarence told her when Queen first messaged him, because that was in the book.
There was a time in the basement, because that's where I was living at when we were together with him, because this just sounds familiar, and I guess people are putting pieces together, but I've never looked at his phone or seen a message of Queen. The only thing that this reminds me of is the time where he had told me that Queen wrote to him and told him that he should start YouTube. When
she asked me if I had somebody like to do the videos and stuff, I told her yeah.
Yeah.
I said yeah, like at the time I was with somebody, you get what I'm saying? So I was not gonna be disrespectful.
Yeah. And I wasn't disrespectful
either, you get what I'm saying?
So we both weren't disrespectful because we didn't flirt or anything like that.
And that person that I was with was aware that you DM'd me.
And Chris was obviously aware because because like when he called me, I told him like, yeah, we had a conversation.
And get this, guys, Clarence was a fan of Queen and Chris.
Why I know of her is because me and Clarence used to watch her videos with Chris Sales, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed her humor, I enjoyed his humor, I enjoyed them together, and me and Clarence used to watch their videos. That's the crazy shit.
Now, to be fair, Leslie is only talking about this to debunk the book, and she's basically telling her truth. So, if Clarence can talk about her health issues to debunk the book, how come she can't talk about her side to debunk the book and what really happened with her and Clarence? Because that's what she ended up doing. She basically explained how Clarence told Leslie that he wanted to be on a break.
Around the time that Queen came to his life, me and Clarence, we never really broke up. What he asked for was space, because he wanted to do things that he couldn't do while I was there living with him. That's what he told me. And I cried about it. I was sad. I was hurt. But I didn't want to stop him from achieving his goals or doing whatever he wanted to do. I didn't want to be the block to it. I didn't want to be the tremendous obstacle that he needs to go over you know, as much as I loved him, I wanted him to be happy too. And I wasn't gonna sit back and get treated less than I deserved. So I let it be. And I gave him space. I went back to my house. Yeah, one thing led to another. So I went back home, gave him his space. We never really said it's over, We didn't, that's not how it ended. It was just space that he wanted, so I gave it to him.
So yeah, he put Leslie on a break allegedly, and he started to work with Queen because he wanted to get money. Now, before people start saying, oh, Clarence was using Queen, you gotta realize both Queen and Clarence agreed to be business partners. Make money together. So it was never Clarence using Queen for money, etc, etc. If anything, Queen put that on Clarence so she can build a bond with him and start a relationship, because she always had a crush on Clarence.
Like, you know, trying to do YouTube collabs together. That's all it was supposed to be like.
Yeah, right.
I swear it was just supposed
arms and tats and all that.
He was my Instagram crush for the longest, I can't lie.
There we go.
Clarence was her Instagram crush. This whole plan of helping him to make money wasn't out of the goodness in her heart, because there's a lot of other YouTubers she could help. She did it because she wanted to win him over.
I remember talking on the phone with him when they started making their videos, and he told me, you know, I love you, you know, I want to marry you, you know, I want to have kids with you, this is just business. And I said, fine. Then I also told him, Clarence, the more you're with her, the more you guys are gonna get feelings for each other. And obviously she likes him. I mean, he told me that. He told me, like, yeah, of course she likes me, but that's not the case, it's just business. And I said, fine.
A week ago, I spoke to somebody that I cared about.
And you cried.
Yeah.
Aww. But I already knew. Once you hang out with somebody every day and you know, you guys are gonna vibe, whatever, you guys, I don't know, you might say something and whatever, it is what it is. So that's what I told him. He told me, assured me that that wasn't the case. So I believed him.
Now, unfortunately, Leslie does not provide dates, so we would never understand the timeline of the situation until she provides dates or we hear Clarence's side of the story. But basically, Clarence announced that he was single.
That's the question. Am I single? For all the people out there and all the ladies that want to know, you're bull.
The videos kept coming. They were getting a little more enticing. I couldn't handle it. I remember, if I go back, I remember when they was on live and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me.
Now, this is when it gets really weird, because why would she feel weird if he announced that he was single? Wouldn't she feel weird if he already announced if he was single?
When the videos started getting a little more like freaky, I don't know, when it was just getting too much, I couldn't handle it. And I knew then that I had to just let it go. I couldn't deal with that. And he obviously was getting to a space that where he wanted to be. I pretty much let it go, you know?
Now look at this and look at the timetable. Clarence makes a video with Queen, right? That's his first video. Straight after that video, it didn't get freaky.
The videos kept coming. They were getting a little more enticing. I couldn't handle it. When the videos started getting a little more like freaky, I don't know, when it was just getting too much, I couldn't handle it. And I knew then that I had to just let it go.
He made a video talking about how there was rumors about his ex, which was Leslie. He said in the video it was his ex.
Yeah, her the first text.
Supposedly her, right?
Yeah, it's supposedly her. This is not her. Me and my ex, we have not spoke. Like, I still have love for her. For y'all to just make rumors, that's like, you feel me? That's.
What are the?
And in the next video, he said that he was single. So boom, that's 1, 2, 3 videos. She said she couldn't handle it when it got more enticing and etc. Those videos happened after Clarence announced he was single. So did he tell her that, oh, I'm just saying I'm single, it's all for business? Or is she lying? What is it? It just doesn't make sense. Her explaining her timeline of events and how she felt doesn't make sense to the order of the videos that he uploaded.
And she was sending messages to another man.
I found out also when you guys found out.
Talking about she wanted to marry him.
And then it all made sense.
And if it wasn't for
why me and him was going through what we was going through towards the end of our relationship.
Now, Leslie obviously respected Clarence and didn't say anything for 3 years. 3 years she held all this in, and she watched her man start a new relationship. according to what it sounds like. We're still waiting for Clarence's side, and Clarence said that he's going to be making a video soon, so make sure to subscribe with notification on, and I will be responding as soon as he makes his video to put the puzzles and everything together. Let me know what you guys think so far. This so far doesn't really make sense, only because she hasn't provided any timestamps, anything like that, plus there is no proof, and I'm a proof person, so it's really her word against his word. His reaction though will say a lot. If he starts throwing fallacies, you know he's full of shit and he played her. But if he's coming from the heart and he's coming from a genuine place and he's being honest and direct, then we may be able to be like, okay, maybe there was a misunderstanding, or he did play her and he ends up apologizing, or he ends up showing receipts to prove that she's in the wrong and she's lying. We're never gonna know until we see how he reacts to this video.